Welcome back to my journey of being wheat and sugar free, that is refined sugar. I am now getting into week 4. It's been a challenge, probably the longest that I've actually stuck with a challenge like this. I also feel that I'm on a quest for finding chocolate that does not have refined sugar. So I've sort of made it into a little bit more of a pleasurable experience. So every time I go out, I tend to try and find a local health food shop or department store or even supermarket where they might have nice types of chocolate, perhaps more vegan and ones that definitely don't have refined sugar, or as close to 100% chocolate as possible. Cravings have gone, which is great. I do still find that I like to have hot milk at night and I melt some dark chocolate into that because that's my treat. Equally, I have been looking for crisps or tortillas without sugar. And there's a lot of hidden sugars in crisps, so the only ones that I'm having are the pop chips, I think they're called, the ready sorted ones. They don't have any sugar. Or tortilla chips, but I have to make sure there's no sugar at all added, or sucrose or syrup. How do I feel? Definitely have more clarity. I've also started a meditation with Deepak Chopra and Oprah Winfrey about health, which I'm really enjoying, that I do in the morning. I'm not bloated, which is great. I feel that I am definitely a little bit flatter in my tummy. Strangely, and this is a bit odd, I have lost some fat around the sides of my bra, where I was sort of holding a little bit more fat. But oddly, and this is very odd, my bottom has dropped. And this is a very strange comment, I know I'm saying, because I was looking in the mirror a couple of days ago and I looked to the side and my bum has definitely dropped. It looks like it's dropped a step. I don't know how that's happened. But I'm sure that if you're not eating sugar and wheat, the fat that was stored in certain parts of your body has got to be taken up and sort of attacked in a way if you're not eating, or if you don't have the same sugar. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a practitioner in that way, so I have no idea. All I do know is that I don't feel as bloated or as puffy. Did have some strange situations with spots though. That was odd. I thought, why on earth am I getting spots on my forehead? Because I thought, if I'm not eating sugar or chocolate, mind you, I am eating 100% chocolate. But all in all, I definitely feel better and I feel proud of myself for doing this. Yes, I do miss bread. But then again, I'm looking for different options, and apparently cauliflower pizza bases are quite a good alternative. I haven't found a good one yet, so if anyone does know about a specific cauliflower pizza base that they've really enjoyed, I definitely would be interested to know. Still exercising, which is great, and I feel like I want to sort of do more. Now that I've started on this, I feel like I want to do more for my body. I want to exercise more, so when I'm not training in the gym, I do the Lucy Wyndham Reed workouts on YouTube. They're free. I download them and I do them, and they're not really more than, I don't know, maximum 15, 17 minutes, maybe even 20 minutes, so I feel that I can do that. I feel like I want to explore a bit more in terms of natural foods, and I'll never be a vegan because there's a lot of things I can't have. And there's also foods that I enjoy. I do like to have my white meat. But I'm thinking to myself, if I can maintain this, I'll be really happy with myself, and I think it definitely has helped my tummy. So I will carry on with that, and I want to share that journey with you all too. In terms of this time of year, springtime, it's very much a time for me where I look at my wardrobe and I think, what am I wearing? What do I want to wear? What's fitting me? So if I was feeling a bit yuck with myself, I wouldn't be looking forward to this point in time, because I'm thinking, oh, I'm going into my wardrobe, I've got lots of clothes that are a little bit more slimmer fitting on me, am I going to be able to wear them? But I don't feel panicked about that as much now. I love spring. I mean, I have to be honest, winter fashion is my favourite fashion, but springtime, there's something, I don't know, about light and positivity and hope. It just feels like a really welcome part to the year where we're coming out of the darker months and longer days. So colour, print, lighter fabrics, all very welcomed. Taking a look at the trends, there's polka dots again. There's a lot of snake skin, a lot of snake print, denims, knitted waistcoats, blazers, leather and vegan leather, absolutely huge. I love maxi dresses in the summer. I really enjoy to wear them. They're just easy, and I'm really loving as well more of the structured but looser cotton dresses. So I found a really fabulous one in the sale. The great part about sales is if you can look ahead of time at the trends and see if anything actually corresponds into a sale purchase, win-win for me. So I did get a really lovely heavier weight cotton, which is a dress which is looser in structure but a bit heavier in weight, and also a bit shorter, which I can't wait to wear. Actually was meant to be going away this week, but because of the coronavirus we decided not to go. We cancelled our trip, which was a shame because we've been looking forward to it for a year. We were going to go to Thailand, but hopefully we'll go another time. Better to be safer than sorry. But that was sort of a whole preparation of clothes, and I was looking forward to going, but it still leads me into summer and spring vibes. And yeah, for me, I love a maxi dress or a jumpsuit. It's just easy dressing, and I also really like loose clothes. So lovely long loose shirt style dresses I think are fabulous. So for me, when I go into my summer wardrobe, I sort of welcome back some favourites and think, yeah, I can't wait to be wearing you, and also just enjoying the longer days that will be coming soon, because they will be here sooner than we know it, and then it will be sort of nice to have evening walks and it's still light. So that's something which I really enjoy to do. Also decided that I might want to take up boxing. I know that sounds strange, but that'll be adding a little bit of cardio into my workout, and I always really enjoyed that. So it's funny this time of year, and also this time in our lives, because I'll be 53 this year. So I feel like life is really moving fast, and yet I think that to be able to enjoy life to the best that we can, it's so important that we're able to move, to keep active. I know that sounds cliche, but you know what? It makes a massive amount of sense. If we don't feel healthy and able to move and be active, how can we go out there and achieve what we want to achieve, not only just on a day-to-day basis, but you know, even more long term, if there are goals that we've got and new goals that we want to reach. We've got to feel strong and healthy, and that's very much about what we eat and how we move. So exercise and food really do go hand in hand. It's not just a cliche saying, it really does make sense for us to be the best and to have our bodies work at optimum level too. It'd be lovely to hear if you've got any goals upcoming in the next few months, or any challenges that you're setting for yourself. As many of you know, I absolutely love what I do, guest presenting on QVC and talking about fashion and footwear and handbags, accessories. But in the times that I'm not working, I'm always thinking, what else can I do? So I've decided to start reselling designer clothing, handbags, shoes, something that I'm passionate about and that I absolutely love. And also I think it's really important in terms of sustainability and wastage. So whenever I have this time of year where I do a wardrobe cleanse, I sort of reacquaint myself with old clothes that I haven't worn maybe for a while, handbags, shoes, classical pieces that I know are timeless, and maybe I put them aside for a season, but doesn't mean to say I'm not going to be wearing them again. So that's an area that I'm really looking to develop, and I think that goes hand in hand as well with the styling aspect, because I found a pair of sunglasses that I tried to give to Lily a few years ago, and she loved them, but then she didn't take them, and I'm so happy that she didn't take them. They are some Christian Dior glasses that are really, really cool. I bought them years ago. I would say, I don't know, maybe 12 years ago, and I can't wait to wear them. They're fantastic sunglasses. So I wish in a way that I kept even more from the 80s of my clothes, handbags, shoes, because it all comes back round again. And that actually would have been so many pieces that just wouldn't have gone to waste. I don't know where they are now. I always used to give a lot to charity. Occasionally sell a few things if they were really good quality. But if that's one thing I would say to my daughter, and I know that she'll do this, is to hold on to your pieces, because even if you're not handing them down, you'll get to wear them again, and it's part of your journey, it's part of your life, so they're a motive. You'll remember when you bought them what was going on for you in your life. There's so many things that I wish I'd have had still today that were a significant part of my journey, and one of those pieces, which I am pleased I did hang on to and I gave to Lily, was my first Speedy tote bag from Louis Vuitton when I was 18 or 19, and I got that. And I was so proud of myself. I'd saved up, and it was a whole shopping expedition coming up from Brighton, going to London to Bond Street. In fact, the weird thing is I remember this clearly. When I came out of the boutique, somebody had put in a dustbin a Louis Vuitton umbrella. I can't remember if I took it or not. It was in the dustbin, but I just remember thinking at the time, I don't know if I took it, who would leave? Who would actually put in the rubbish a Louis Vuitton umbrella? Anyway, it's funny what we remember, isn't it, from years gone by. But that's really sort of where I'm up to date with my journey on wheat and refined sugar free, bringing me nicely into springtime, feeling a little bit more cleansed myself and a little bit more streamlined in you know, my figure, my form, and also taking me hand in hand into more exercise. So everything works in tangent, doesn't it? In hand. You know, feeling better in yourself is totally underrated, because if you feel good in yourself, it translates into confidence and the way you are and how you perform, and also how you are to the outside world. So hope you've enjoyed this episode. If there's something specific you'd like me to talk about, please do leave it in the comments box below, and I'm wishing you a wonderful week ahead. See you soon.